Yeah, really helpful. Thank you, Nate. Like the Apostles' Creed, mentioning the word Catholic, which can sometimes be misunderstood, like we've spoken about, the Nicene Creed speaks about the Apostolic Church, and with a growing momentum from the New
Right.
Apostolic Reformation, this is another term that may become misunderstood. How should we understand what they mean, Nate?
Yeah. So when the Creed talks about apostolic, they don't mean some kind of a new movement. Nothing in Christian doctrine ever really advocates for anything new. If you have new Christian doctrine, you got to be really careful, because we don't want new. We want to recover what God has already said. But when it talks about apostolic, what it really refers to is authority. The apostles' teaching, and that comes from Acts 2:42. The early church was devoted to the apostles' teaching. The apostles' teaching is summed up in the New Testament. In the New Testament, the apostles' teaching is derived from the teaching of Jesus. So Jesus' teaching, which is encompassing the entire revelation of Scripture, is then derived and pulled into the apostles' teaching. So it has to do with the authority of biblical teaching. So when we ourselves as Christians submit to the apostles' teaching, we're submitting to the authority of Scripture, which is then derived from the authority of Jesus as the author of the Scriptures. So all it is a hearkening back to and a leaning and a submission on the authority of the apostolic teaching of Scripture. It is not a new authority with new apostles. I don't believe, and I don't think anything supports that there are new apostles today.
Yeah,